Hi, I'm Mila, I'm the founder of Curvora Fitness. I'm going to explain why I have broken down Curvora the way that I have broken it down. So the first thing, we start out with our warm-up. We will always do our body isolations, upper body, lower body, going forward, back, side to side, our round, our rolls, and so forth. We can even do this in our hip width apart, or we can even do this in our wide stance. The reason why I've done this, and I've done this for years, and there's a formula to it, there's a reason why it works, because when you are moving in your hip focused dance fitness routine, you want to think that we have to warm up those muscles. The same thing, if I was going to the gym, I am not just gonna go down and be like, all right, give me the bar, here we go, 120 pounds, mic drop. That does not happen. What do? You do a couple of maybe leg lifts, you kind of warm up the legs a little bit, you get the legs to start activating, especially all those intricate muscles start activating. So that's what we want. So think about this is your warm up to be able to have the maximum dynamically stretched movement that you can have, okay? So that's why I've designed that. Now, as we come into the bulk of it, we have all of these amazing moves. I've done a lot of these on my clients, and I've picked and chosen a lot of the moves that my clients are like, holy moly, my legs, I can feel it. And even myself, because I've been working out to Curvora for years, literally for years. I think now I'm over like a decade at this point. I just never had a name for it. So now I'm just happy to share it with the world. But I've just composed of all the moves that even for me, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta work out. My legs are burning, they're shaking, I'm sweating, I'm smiling. And I feel good. So that's what we want. So as I come down even into our salsa, we do the merengue, but notice how my whole body is engaged. So this is a full body workout. And even if I do my walking rocks to the side, I'm utilizing my hips. I'm going through all of the movement in my beautiful Curvora posture, which you can go back and watch that video on because we broke that down as well. And even so, my cha-cha, lunging into that leg. So we're doing stuff a little bit differently. I have a Curvora twist on everything, which mainly is that posture to really make sure we're utilizing that Curvora stance. We are low the whole time. The reason why we want to be low is because we are maximizing our muscle mass by up to 40%, staying low that whole time. So we're gonna hair flip to that. Little oh snap. That's a lot. That's why we can grow our glutes, have beautiful legs with just staying low and doing all these Curvora exercises. All right, so moving into the last part of Curvora, which can be our floor series and our stretching series. So this is where we cool down and or we strengthen. So maybe your instructor says, okay, I'm gonna have the bulk of the class be maybe the salsa and the cha-cha, maybe the walking crab walks, boom, maybe rainbows, doom, maybe the snake. Okay, we've done all of that. I wanna have a little bit more strengthening. That's when we get down to the floor and we have all of our bridges, the Curvora twist style, as well as our leg rises, the Curvora twist style. So everything has a little bit of Curvora love in it that I've composed. And that's if you want a little bit stronger of a workout, so a little bit more intense that you can feel the burn a little bit more. Or maybe you just want to challenge. Then we go to the last part, which is the cool down, which we need to stretch. Dance is really, really great with mobility and flexibility. And we want those two things in our lifestyle, right? Because we want to feel that we have a full range of motion when we're doing just simple things, even just going to the grocery store and reaching and having that full range of motion and then maybe catching it and coming down. Boom, wow, I just got into the Curvora stance and I just saved my life. Look at that. So we want to make sure that we hone all of these things, and I've put all of these things in here for purpose in order to dynamically stretch and dynamically strengthen all of our muscles for this full body Curvora workout. If you have any questions, email me hello@curvora.com. I will send you an updated message. I love to hear from you, any frequently asked questions. Have a beautiful, beautiful day the Curvora way to feeling beautiful in our curves, feeling beautiful in our aura. Curves by Curvora.